Yes, they exist. The RTX 3060. So how did I get my hands on such an exclusive video graphics card? Well, I entered the Newegg Shuffle. And for those of you who don't know, it's basically if you have a Newegg account, which I do, of course, they do a shuffle, typically daily, where you can enter for a chance to buy products in limited supply, namely graphics cards, Ryzen 5000 CPUs, sometimes there's PS5 deals on there, and other bundles as well. I didn't know about this for a while, and I learned about it like a week or two ago. Now, interestingly enough, first few times I entered, I didn't win the selection. However, the one time I did to get this, I happened to also buy something else on Newegg that day. So maybe there's a correlation there, maybe not. I just got really lucky. I don't know. And as far as shipping, I was selected and bought the card on the 25th of February, and I received it approximately 1 week later on March 3rd. So if you're curious about if there was a delay in shipping, not really. So I'll say about why I got it, because if you don't know, I currently have a 2070 Super in my system, the MSI Ventus OC edition to be exact. I paid about $509 for it back in July for my birthday. Now the other reason I got that card was because I originally got a Gigabyte 2060 for my build, but I wanted something a little more powerful, and I could have gone the route Alex did and got a 2080 Super or something, but I knew that the NVIDIA 3000 series was going to be launching later that year. Had I known how that would have turned out, I definitely would have got something a little bit better. But it is what it is. And speaking of price, I paid $519.99 for this card. $520. Now, that is about $190 or 57% above the MSRP for the 3060, which is about $330. Now, you can say that's obviously not a good deal at all. I shouldn't have got it. But it was better than, what some of the scalpers are selling them for on eBay for 100% or more markup. So, and as Paul from Paul's Hardware pointed out in one of his recent hardware news videos, specifically titled "Fries Dies, Nvidia Breaks in $5 Billion and High-End 3060s Very Overpriced." He happened to check out the price of the 2060 cards from 2 years ago on PC Part Picker to see like the history of the prices when they were normal, and the difference between the cheapest and the most expensive card was about 33%. So definitely still a even bigger markup than usual for being such a high-end card. But at least the money is going to the manufacturers and retailers and not scalpers. And you can say also, like, why did I even get this card? Again, because I already have a good card. In fact, 2 working cards. But at least I'm not a scalper that's going to resell this for more money than I paid for it. The real reason I actually bought this is because I was genuinely surprised that I actually got selected in the shuffle. And I thought I would probably want to get another chance like this for a while until all the supply and prices normalize. So I had the means. I've been wanting a ROG Strix model card in general, and I thought this could be a good video to help kickstart my tech channel. So all that combined, I bought it. Now let's just open this box up real quick and show you guys the juicy details. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be benchmarking this or telling you any benchmarks or installing it in the system, because that's not the point of this video. The point of this video was to tell you basically they exist and how I got it, so hopefully you can get one as well. But of course I am going to show it to you. So it's got a nice big Strix logo on the box here. You have a little welcome package from Asus. And then of course the card itself. Now if you haven't had a ROG Strix card or one of the overkill cards like I haven't, the size of this card will surprise you. I mean, just hand for comparison, the thing is huge. So it's a 2.7 slot design, very large cooler as you can see. Three fans, and I believe this is a metal backplate. At least it feels like a very thick, durable material. It has 5 display outs, 2 HDMI 2.1s, and then 1, 2, 3 1.4A display ports. So even though it has 5 display outputs, officially the site says it supports a maximum of 4 displays. So I guess you have some customization there in terms of if you want to use DisplayPort or HDMI. Now there is RGB on this strip. It has that pass-through design that's pretty common on the 30 series here, right there, under this last fan. And interestingly enough, if you look right here under this first fan, right there, that's actually the coordinates to the Asus headquarters in Taiwan, which I thought was pretty interesting. Now, as far as the actual performance, again, I haven't actually tested it myself. Steve and the team over at Gamers Nexus says it has the traditional rasterization performance of a 2060 or a 2060 Super up to a 1080 Ti, which is about a 2070. And it has the RTX performance between a 2070 and 2070 Super. So, if that is true and I can validate that myself, I'd be paying roughly the same price for similar or slightly less performance overall. So again, not a good deal, because normally you want to get the same performance for less or more performance for the same amount of money. But again, it was only a 57% markup instead of 100% or 200% markup. And I will be doing some benchmarks myself once they get a 5000 series Ryzen chip. I'm going to be getting that soon to actually do a test of this because I really want to see what it can do. So yeah, that's the Asus ROG Strix Gaming OC 3060. Hope you guys can also enter the shuffle and win one yourself, or one even better. That'd be great. And yeah, I can look forward to my benchmark video soon. Thanks guys for joining me, and I'll see you next time.